Yeah, Graham is here. Obviously disappointing result, disappointing to go out the cup this evening.
Yeah, 100%. You could see the team we put out was a strong team. Obviously, a couple of changes that were necessary, but I thought we certainly played our part in the game, and I thought it was about both boxes at the end, and they were a little bit more clinical than us because we certainly had the opportunities to score. Disappointed to concede sort of at that stage of the game because I thought we were doing reasonably well. But there was still time for us to get back in the game, but we've conceded a second. Even after that, we still had opportunities to get that one, which would have opened up the game again.
The timings of the goals were killers really within 10 minutes of each other, and that second goal, that was the killer goal, wasn't it?
It could have been if you believe that way, and it's 2 goals, but I would guess, I don't know how long was it, 9 minutes added on, so you're probably looking at another 20-25 minutes, and it doesn't take that long to score 2 goals. So what we've got to try and improve when we concede a goal, that we don't concede another one really quickly, which has been sort of apparent even during pre-season. So that's something that we 100% need to fix, because it's about keeping the composure and the focus that, okay, we've conceded a goal, but we're still in the game. There's still plenty of time. And the second goal, I think they're both scruffy goals, but you're going to get that if balls are coming into your box, and we've got to stand up to that. But I thought we had as good opportunities, if not better, throughout the night.
At the end of the last kind of 20 minutes or so, the first half, Warren O'Hora has a shot, then he has a flick that's, I think, cleared off the line. Isa hits the bar. Plenty of opportunities, and any one of those could have given your side the lead.
Yeah, that's right. But that's what the game's about. It's about dominating the scoreline and scoring more than the opponent. So So what for me, the second goal is not the killer, because we still had plenty of time to get back into the game, and we had to believe in that. That's why we kept the strongest team we thought we had on the pitch to try and get back into the game and try and get that one goal that would have give us the belief to go and get the equaliser. So we'll never sort of throw away a game halfway through it when there's still time to get back. That's one thing that we need to instill, that we keep going right to the end. And to be fair to the players, they did do that. You could still see us breaking into box, having good opportunities, certainly down the right hand side, and then a couple of balls getting whizzed across the box right in the 95th minute and so forth. So to be fair to the players, they carried on going.
The culture over the last however many years has been, other than the odd season, has been one of kind of a little bit of a losing mentality. Do you feel that you're already managing to turn that around? You've not been here long, obviously, but the team playing on the front foot and having that confidence.
I didn't attack the mentality over the last few years. I just looked at where they finished in the league. That's all it was, apart from that one season. So I don't know what the mentality was like back then. I wasn't talking negatively about that. I was just talking about facts and how we aspire to be as a club, about consistent success and consistent competing at the top end of divisions, whichever one we're in, and that's what we're going to try and to achieve here. So it's obviously the early ambitions are to be consistent with our performances and results, and then obviously the long-term ambitions are to be as successful as we possibly can be. So that's just me talking about what I would come into any team at any stage, at any club, that I want a winning mentality and a competitive environment, and players that will bust their whatsits off to win a game of football. And to be fair, I saw my team doing that tonight. So it's not always going to be successful, we understand that, but the spirit and the competitive level was there, the belief right to the end was there. So but there's going to be bumps, without a shadow of a doubt. I said that a couple of weeks ago. There'll be pain along the way, but sometimes pain is good.
I think because of the level above that Wycombe were playing, that you gave them a really good run.
Yeah, well, that's the reality. They're a League One club, we're not. But I thought went into the game with the ambition of winning it. I thought on the night we could win it. But we don't want to be that unlucky team where we don't take what we should from games. I felt it was a game that we did enough to not get beat, certainly. but you have to be clinical at both ends. It's no good doing all the other stuff and not dominating the scoreline, and that's what we haven't done tonight. But I can't fault the players for their efforts and their commitment to the game all the way through. Even at 2-0, we were still knocking on that door. So these are signs that, to me, that we're showing progress. It'd been easy just to go under, conceding 2 goals and being late in the game, but we didn't. We carried on attacking. We carried on creating chances. But we just need that one really to give us not the belief, because the belief was there, but just maybe make Wycombe a little bit more nervous and get a chance to get back in the game.
Last time we were here, we spoke about Brooklyn Alunga and him coming off fairly early in that friendly game. But what a game he had tonight!
Yeah, and he only came off because I think he was feeling cramp. So that's something that as a young player he's going to have to fix. He's going to have to get fitter, more resilient to be playing. But certainly he did the things that I was expecting to see 2 weeks ago. But the team has progressed since then. The belief and the mentality of the team has progressed. So it was the obvious opportunity to put him back in the team, and he didn't disappoint. His energy was good. He was a constant threat, and I thought him and Ash Hunter showed a good partnership down there.
I was going to say, actually, Ash coming in as well looked every bit the player that you commented on Saturday. Yeah,
he's just a bit short on match fitness because he's not done a pre-season with anyone. He's had little spells here and there, and he's only been with us for less than a week. So it was a chance to get him a good start and get him as a big chunk of minutes as possible, because I know what he's got in the tank. I think his distances were the highest in the team at half time and continued to be that, but he just felt his calves a little bit, and we knew that we were going to make a sub at some point, and that was the right thing to do. But he showed in flashes what he can do on the creative side, and he's going to be a good player for us.
I suppose for you it's just going to be about the tightening up defensively now, because it was, like I say, a couple of scrappy goals and then the 3 on Saturday, just tightening those bolts up.
Well, it's tightening the bolts up, but it's understanding that we have to do better. That's the reality. When we didn't keep a clean sheet in pre-season. We scored a lot of goals on Saturday to win a fantastic game, but we still conceded 3 and another 2 tonight. So we're not going to shy away from the fact that we have to improve. That's really important for us. We can't go through the season. We are going to be an attacking team. We are going to create chances and try and score as many goals as possible. But that's not to neglect the other end of the pitch. And so we'll have a look at it. I didn't speak to the players about the goals in particular, because it's sometimes you get a different view from up above, because it's really difficult down there. But it's something that we have to build into the team. I feel we have the players that have the attributes to be good defensively. But there's maybe that just sometimes it's just a real determination in your mind to throw everything on the line to keep a clean sheet. So it's something we definitely have to address.
We're seeing quite a high intensity start Saturday, Tuesday, more as the whole way through August. Is that plenty of opportunity to develop things that you're learning in training?
I think we have to. We want to be a proactive team. We want to be an energetic team, a team that gets the crowd off their feet. And when the opposition have got the ball, we want to go and get it back as quick as possible. And we want to create a tempo and an atmosphere as much as we can in all the games. And if we do that through how we play, how we attack the game, how we approach it, then I think it will be better for us. I think we've got the players to do that. We just need to add to it to make sure that we can continue that all the way through games when we have to make changes, which every team has to do every single game. So that's what the next step of our development as a squad is.
We saw that 9 of the starting 11 from Saturday started again today as well. Was there a temptation to make more changes, or was this always a case of showing faith in what was shown on Saturday?
Well, look, I know as an ex-player that if you've played well and you've won a game, that you want that shirt the next game, and it's something that I've always built my teams around, a meritocracy where they. If you want the shirt, then go out and earn it and keep it. But I just thought, Tommy had a broken pre-season, obviously not been with us all season. That was his first 90 minutes for God knows how long. And Ethan's stats were absolutely through the roof on Saturday. His work ethic was phenomenal. So we knew we could slightly change it, bring other players in to add to that. But and we're still only. This was our second game of the season, so. I know from experience it takes you 3 or 4 games to really get your lungs, really be able to get that second wind. So we need to get it as quick as possible, because the games are really important for us.